Hey guys, I'm gonna do a quick video, another one here today, just on like working in your shop. Make sure you clean your floor messes up. You know, don't just work in it and slipping all around. Especially if you got older dudes around your shop, you don't want those guys slipping and falling, hurting themselves or anything, because I mean it's pretty common. That shit happens. Plus, I find it way more relaxing to work in a shop that's not dirty. Your floor isn't all scummy. You're not all dirty. Wash your hands all the time too while you're doing this. That way, you just don't make a mess. Your tools stay cleaner. It just, to me, it mentally keeps me more not irritated while doing shit that sucks. You know, like pulling headers out of these cars and stuff. That can get frustrating. So anything you can do helps. So this is a trick I use. This is how I do this. I use a medium weight ratchet strap to support my engine, because I don't have a motor mount here. I use elephant ears. I do use the motor mount on this side, and it's also welded solid, that motor mount. I don't know if you can see the weld on it. It's up in here. Not the best looking weld either. But anyway, I just leave that one because it's not really in the way. It doesn't weigh a lot, and it just helps safety-wise, and if something happens. But you can see my elephant ears up there. They only got one bolt in them right now holding. I made that bracket, by the way, out of cardboard. I made a bunch of cardboard cutouts and assembled them as how I wanted those brackets to be welded on those front subframes, and mocked it up to the elephant ears that were mounted on my old 383 block over there when the engine mounts were still on them in position. That's how I located where that needed to be, and I could structurally create the mounts out of cardboard. You can't see this one because of the manual pumps or the manual power steering box in the way. But yeah, you don't want to like twist your elephant ears. Back, there you go. So when the transmission's out, there's nothing holding up the engine, obviously. So I just go around the torsion bars, put a couple wraps on them. This motor isn't that heavy either. It's got aluminum heads on it, aluminum intake and stuff, so you're not going to damage these. You're holding on way up at the mount anyway. So put this on. When the time comes, you gotta have a little preload on it, but not enough where it can't drop a little. And you can unbolt all your top bolts first. You can unbolt the one above the bottom and take them right out, and nothing's gonna happen. Then unbolt your top ones and then start loosening up these. I use a transmission stand over there. The order of all this might be confused. I don't know how much time I got on my phone here to make a video. So you get that cross member out, take it off the mount so the transmission is free to just come out of there when you get a little rearward movement. Mine is dropped a little bit, and I have a custom pinion angle on the rear end because this nose is backwards a little bit because of this carbon fiber shield I have for drag racing. But you lower this down, it'll pop out. This big strap holds your engine. Then boom, you can just take your transmission away, and that'll sit on the strap, no problem. Obviously you got to be careful not to let it fucking squat down too much, or it'll twist your elephant ears, whatnot. But if you've done this, the deal with physics basically. Then you just hook on you can lower the car, get all that shit out of here, and just pop your engine out. It's not too big of it's not too much work really. But that's what I do. I don't know. I've changed transmissions by using a jack with a jack post, but I was never taking the engine out either. But this way you have to have something to cradle that when the engine comes out if you don't have mounts, So got to think of something, and that's what I thought of to do it. So, all right, guys, later.